Hello, procrastinators, and welcome to day 24 of the Nerd³ Awards 2021. And today's award is the Silver Medal, which is awarded to the runner-up game of the year, the second best game of 2021. And let's just get on with it, shall we? The winner is... Neo, The World Ends With You. Yep, a JRPG is my second favourite game of the year. A narrative-focused JRPG. That's how fucking good Neo, The World Ends With You is. It's a direct sequel to 2007's absolute stone-cold classic, The World Ends With You. Neo, The World Ends With You, which from now on I'm going to call Neo, just so my brain doesn't explode, takes everything that made up its predecessor, melts it down, and forged an entirely different game with it. All the elements are still there. You're dragged into playing the Deadly Reapers game in the heart of Tokyo, battling monsters, eating food to permanently power up, and spending ages choosing what to wear while collecting magic pin badges that give you new and seriously varied powers. The biggest difference in Neo is the leap to stunning, hyper-stylized 3D and an entirely new battle system. Gone are the multiple screen touch-based battles that graced the DS original, and in their place is one of the most fantastically chaotic combat systems I've ever played. Each member of your party holds a pin, and each pin has an assigned button. So, say the laser beam that you can fire for a while is on the back trigger, while the nippier slashes and attacks are on the face buttons, and the front triggers are used for single-use attacks like bombs or healing. This gives you a colossal amount of playstyles, especially when you can map multiple pins to the same button. As I played through it, I'd fall into playstyles where I'd be able to constantly attack without a single break until I got a new, stronger pin that I wanted to add in, and then I had to adapt, change the flow of the battle, work out how to fight with that new pin. Oh, and did I mention that these pins can evolve into other pins, and that there are over 300 of them to collect? Oh, and collecting them is damn clever. They mostly drop from monsters, with the slight twist that each monster drops different pins at different difficulties. You could switch difficulties on the fly, so it's not a bother, and the game tracks and logs all the pins you find, so you always know where to get them. But the drop rates can be understandably low for powerful pins, 0.04% chance for some of them, and, well, we've all been there, grinding monsters, praying to the RNG gods for a drop of the almighty sword of Clungefart. But that's not Neo's style. You can combo battles, play them one after the other with no gaps, and that adds a multiplier to the drop rate. Also, you can just turn your level down, getting a 1 times multiplier for each level. So if you take 50 levels off and chain 10 battles together, you've got a 500 times multiplier on the drop rate. That 0.04% chance just became a 20% chance, but now you've got to survive 10 battles at reduced level. That might be the purest risk-reward system I've ever seen in a game, ever. I still have so much to gush about. The soundtrack is one of the best ever composed for a game. The story is intriguing, delightful, and holy shit, this game is not afraid to kill people off. Brace yourself for that one. The time travel element is silly and fun. Yes, there's fucking time travel in this. And while Neo is accessible to newcomers, it really, really rewards the long-time fans. If the original has been bouncing around in your head for 14 years, God, you cannot afford to miss this. It's stylish, chaotic, charming, beautiful, brilliant, spiritual, and if you're gunning for completion, it's over 100 hours of game waiting for you. Do not miss Neo, The World Ends With You. It is the second best game of this year. And tomorrow, I will reveal the best game of this year. And if some of you think you know what it is, yeah, you know this, but see you tomorrow.